Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Build. This is the show where I build and review some of your favorite construction brick sets. And as promised, continuing on with the Lego sets that I got for Christmas. Get ready not to see my face because this is the Galactic Titan. There we go, there I am. And it's, let's see, it's set number 70709 and it's got 1,012 pieces. And it comes with 5 minifigures, 3 of which are the Space Marine guys, 2 humans, 1 robot, and then you also get 2 bug guys too. So yeah, this was the big steal that I was able to get because when I got this, it was 50% off of all Galaxy Squad sets. And also, I'll reiterate what I said at the end of my last video. Right now, all Galaxy Squad sets at Toys R Us are they're 30% off right now. So, and because they're getting rid of them out of the store. So, just make sure that if you want these Galaxy Squad sets and you have a Toys R Us in your area, you need to get there now because they will be gone soon. But anyway, I had a really fun time putting this set together, and I really love the vehicle combination that they were able to do in this set. So let's go ahead and get into this because I'm dying to talk to you guys about this set. Alright everybody, this is the Galactic Titan set. And as you can see, it comes with 5 minifigures. I'll go ahead and show those off first. And we got this blue Space Cadet guy. And I believe all of the Galaxy Squad guys come with this kind of gun. It's just the regular gun with the binoculars piece fitted on there to extend the barrel. So yeah, and he's got really cool space armor. My favorite color is blue, so I really like this set. I like the Space Marine guys that come with it, and they all have 2 separate faces. They always have this one regular face, and then that face with a gas mask kind of thing over their mouth. So that's this guy right here, and then the other human, and he's also got the cool little eye targeting system, again with the gas mask on the back, and he's got pretty similarly identical armor to the other guy, same helmet and everything too. So there's that one, and here is the robot. Now, like I said with the CLS 89 or CSL, I forget what it was, the 89 Eradicator mech, the robot gets this really cool launcher, and let me see if I can get him in focus. There we go. Yeah, I mean, just a really cool launcher with an ice sight to look down and blast those bugs with. This one even comes with a jetpack using the 2 guns right there on his backpack and this is, I guess, is like his antenna. But yeah, this is really cool. Really cool robot guy, and as I showed in my other video, the robot heads, it's just a head, a full-on head. It's not a helmet or some kind of fitting over a regular minifigure head. So that's the robot that comes in the set. And this is the first set that I've got that comes with the bug guy. So here's this guy, and he is just bad news. I mean, he's pretty mean looking with 4 eyes and the big pincers on his mouth. Again, this is also just a big head that goes on it. It's not something that covers a minifigure head. You see he's got his like bug exoskeleton and everything. And he comes with these wicked looking blade weapons. That's actually a 2-part weapon. It's got this one piece and that clicks down into it. So that's this guy. And then you get the mosquito dragonfly looking dude. Let's see, there. And it's weird. Okay, let me make a point of this. This guy, they both have antenna, but this one is actually connected to the head of this figure. This guy, on the other hand, he's got red antenna, and when I was putting him together, the head was in a little separate baggie. And I took the head out and I was trying to find the antenna. I couldn't find them. Well, they're different pieces of their own, and they actually come in that same little baggie, and I didn't know that they were in there until I decided to finally look, because I couldn't find them in the first bag. So just keep that in mind and be careful, because if you're not paying attention, you could possibly throw those away since they're so small and they're separate. I don't know why they didn't just do them actually on the head like this guy here. But anyway, he's got similar like an exoskeleton, and he comes with these cool wings. I've only ever seen, now not in this color, but I've only ever seen these wings outside of Galaxy Squad on the one of the Spider-Man sets. So he's got these cool wings, and he's got a ray gun as well. And now we'll go ahead and get into the set itself. The first piece of the bugs kind of section of the set is this long centipede looking vehicle, and it's got the legs, it's got all these interlocking sections with one of those little abdomen capture things, which this is slightly different on this one than it is on the other bugs in the set I did before this one. It's got two of these same sections instead of a smaller rounded one, so you'll have no problem getting your minifigures in there. I had a little bit of a problem with the other set, but this is pretty cool. It's got pincers that move at the front, and that's a section where the one of the bugs can sit and operate it. My main gripe with this particular vehicle is these red pieces right here. I guess it's supposed to be like the eyes. They fit into these holes on the sides. This is actually like a seat piece, and they fit into the sides, but as you can tell, they are super, I mean, like, they are super loose in there. I mean, they just pretty much sit in there. There's no click, it's not tight at all. They just barely sit in there, and that's goes for both of the sides. They're barely in there. And overall, I hate these Lego pieces, because I've had other sets where they come in and they don't stay in and they keep falling out. So personally, that's my biggest gripe with this set, are these eye pieces, because they are just too loose, they fall out. So if you're one that plays with your sets roughly, you're going to lose those in no time. So that's this part of the bug set, and, you know, it does work. See, look, that almost always happens in my videos whenever I talk about something and I go to show it, and it ends up happening after I've already talked about it. So yeah, case in point, it just fell off and I wasn't even really doing anything to it. So anyway, that's this part, this little centipede vehicle. And this is the other part of the bugs section of the set. And it's just, I'm not sure what it is. It's some sort of a transfer unit. It looks like, I saw on the back of the box, you can put the guys in the little abdomen trap thing and put it right here on this base. And it looks like there's a tube that's supposed to be transferring energy. And up top, you actually have, now this is a play feature, there's a little lever over here on the side. And you push that and it pops up this rod, which in turn shoves this up and out. I'm assuming the whole point of it is so it can break on impact, and inside is a little nasty looking bug larva thing. I think it's supposed to go this way. So yeah, it's a little nasty bug, baby bug thing with wings and legs and a long tail and just a nasty critter. So that's what's inside that little this little ball. And it, like I said, it sits up here. So now we get to the meat of this set, and that is the Galactic Titan. Now, this is just a mean looking tank. Like, it's awesome. It's got two cockpits. There's one back here for a guy to sit in, and there's a clear door right there that shuts. And then you got the front part that's got two seats, one up top, one down below. And it has the treads, and the wheels move quite nicely, but the treads, see, they're still kind of bent from being in the box, so they're not as tight on the wheels as I would have hoped them to be. So, just like with the Eradicator mech, and like I said at the beginning of this video, this is a combination of two different vehicles. And that, you take this part off. Well, I think this one's a little bit more difficult to pull off than the Eradicator mech. So let's actually go ahead and put it back down on the table. I'll try and lift it. At some angles, it's harder to get it off than most. There we go. All right. So it came off, and this is the ship part. The wings rotate around to go into fly mode. And this is just a really awesome ship. And just all the little details, too. All the stickers that you have to put onto it. Like on the front right here, you see there's like a HUD on the cockpit. There's splatted bugs on it. And I guess that's like ammo count and everything. Really, really cool. And then on the sides here, they even have like, you know, like in old World War II planes, they would put the number of Germans they've shot down. Well, this is, you know, the same deal here, only it's bugs. It's got the insignias on here, on the wings, on the back engine right here, and you turn around and see all the engine parts on the back. And it's got these feet right here, so you can actually just, you know, when it's off of the tank portion, you can just set it right here, and it sits really evenly. It's not going to wibble, wobble, anything like that, because as you can see, the front part is definitely top heavy, or well, it's heavier than the back, so those feet on the sides help to stabilize it. But looking around it, you see it's got 2 Flick missiles on one on each side, and the cockpit, instead of there being a hinge that lifts it up, the whole thing just pops off like that. And then you can sit your guys in here, and there's even an extra viewing screen right there for the back driver. Go ahead and snap that back on there. There we go. And now we'll get to the tank portion of the Galactic Titan. Just as awesome as the ship part. As you can see right here, let me bring the ship back over here. Those yellow hinges right there, that's where it snaps onto. So it's kind of difficult to get off of the tank portion. I've pulled it off and had this whole section come up before. So just be a little careful when you're doing that, and do it easily and not be rough with it, because it will pull some of it apart if you're not careful. So here's the tank portion. And still, you know, it's still got this cockpit right here that just lifts up and lowers down. And the highlight of this portion of the tank is the missiles right here. It's got this whole section that lifts up. In fact, it came off a little bit. Let me see if I can fit that back down there. Okay. So yeah, it raises up on these arms right here. Let me see from the bottom. See, they're connected right here. And it just goes down in a little bit so the ship can sit on there, and then when it's off, you can just push it from up underneath. It has a little radar dish that pops up. And these, if you've watched my videos for a while, you've heard me give the Flick missiles a lot of grief, because they're not my favorite ones to use. I mean, obviously Flick, you know, since I heard that they're actually called Flick, I've started to flick them, and they have a little bit more power like that, but I don't like flicking them, they hurt. So I'd rather have the spring-loaded missiles. Now, there are 2 different kinds. There's ones like on some of the Star Wars, or well, some of the more recent Star Wars vehicles, they have like the long plastic missiles that shoot pretty far, but these are my favorite, and I've only built a couple of sets that have had these on here. But these, here, let me pull one out. And these have some serious firepower behind them, and they've even got a little rubber cushion tip right there. But these, yeah, these will shoot extremely far, and I don't know if it's on all of them or just for some reason these particular ones, but the triggers are just very, very sensitive. Like if you just barely push back on that, it'll shoot out like nobody's business. And it actually shot right by my face. I'm surprised I didn't hit myself with it. So yeah, just overall it's an awesome one, and the characters, or the minifigures, they actually fit in here quite nicely. And also, like on the other, I'm going to keep comparing it to the other Galaxy Squad set that I've got on my channel right now. Sorry, I hit the camera. So yeah, another thing that I like about these sets is that they have places to store their weapons when they're in the cockpits. And a lot of other little Lego sets that come with minifigures that have weapons, they expect you to put them in there and not have a spot for your weapons. This one, They're clips on the side that you can pop these into, and they just click in like so. Same thing on the other side as well. Whoops. If I don't keep dropping everything. Alright, there we go. So yeah, the guns clip on the sides right here. And the same goes for, well actually, this one, on the other one, on the Eradicator mech, the gun for the robot actually fits onto the arm of the mech. But on this one, since the cockpit on the ship portion of the Galactic Titan is so big, you can actually fit him in there with his gun. Now, the same cannot be said for his jetpack thing. And something that's pretty irritating about this set is that there's no spot for this to go. Like in the instructions, when it shows you that you can put your guy into the cockpit like that, it just says to take this off. And that's it. There's no, you know, put it here, put it there. So like if you wanted to take this off, you can, you know, put it up top right here, and it looks like it's like an extra little gun portion like that. Or, you know, obviously you can put it anywhere that there's a stud, but it just looks kind of out of place, and that kind of bugs me because, you know, when you have this, especially if you have it displayed, you want to be able to have your guys in there. So, you know, no problem with him fitting up top just like that, but you're not going to have your you're not going to be able to have your guys or your guns anywhere. So I've actually stored the jetpack for the set in the back cockpit of the tank portion. I'll show you that in just a second. But yeah, there's the guys on the inside, and you can see he fits in there nicely with his big launcher. And then here's how this guy fits into this side. Alright. See, and I'm able to fit the jetpack kind of back in there, not actually connected to anything, but it just, you know, just kind of work it back into there like that, and then, you know, you put his little controls in his hands and then just shut the door. So, and then, you know, when you want to connect the two, you just lower all that stuff and just push it down, bring your ship in, turn the wings back around, and then, like I said, the little hinges right here connect like that, and then there you go. You got the big Galactic Titan tank ship combo. Alright guys, that is it for this video. What did you think of the LEGO Galaxy Squad Galactic Titan? And I apologize for referring back a lot to the Galaxy Squad set that I did before. This is only the second one that I've gotten, so it's, you know, easier for me to explain to, you know, talk about the other one. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I guess you got to go and watch my video beforehand. But anyway, after seeing the Galaxy Squad sets, and also if you guys have these Galaxy Squad sets, I wanted to ask this question, or well, just kind of see what you guys think. I honestly think that it would be awesome, given all the LEGO games that have come out. They never have made a LEGO shooter before, so I would love to see them make a LEGO Galaxy Squad video game that's third person and like an online shooter. So that's just what I think. Do any of you guys share my opinion? I would love to hear what you guys think. But anyway, that is it for this video. If you liked it, make sure you click that like button, share, and subscribe to my channel, where I will continue to build and review your favorite construction brick sets. I will see you in the next video, and until then, keep on building.